I just put in my my 2 weeks with my employer, honestly, so I can just like go full in deep with this. I
I don't.
now is the time, man. I don't have any more time to waste. So it's balls to the wall for this guy right here.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's scary, but at the same time, some people need this kind of like push. And
Hmm.
honestly, I admire this kind of like. I probably was not ballsy enough to do this when I first started. But if I did that, I probably would have hit like 10K month way sooner.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting there at work and I'm thinking like, how much farther forward could I be moving in my life if I was not spending these fucking 10, 12 hours a day, 4 or 5 times a week doing this stuff. And, I got a little bit of money saved up, but it's not a lot. But I mean, worst case scenario, I can always find another job, dude. I got to give myself the chance. And I know I've got what it takes. So I'm
That's
just
what I
doing
needed
it.
to realize as well. Like I had one client, and this lady that we talked to, she introduced me to a second one. And that was the point when I was like about a month and a half after I started working with her, like I was just like, let's get out of here. Because I needed to realize I can go back here
Hmm.
anytime. Or I can
Right.
get another shitty job anytime. Like
Yeah. It's not hard.
I am courageous enough that they're gonna hire me at least to do something.
Right. For sure. That's where I'm at too. It's like I gotta just not be focused on anything else except for, my family and stuff. But I just I'm ready to be my own boss, man. I'm ready to work on my own terms, and I know that I can provide a lot of value to anyone doing anything. But I feel like this was just like the whole way that I even came about uh you yourself. I guess you had either ran an ad on or these people were just talking about you, but it was on the Jordan Peterson Society
Mhm.
uh Instagram page. And I was having a conversation with my mom actually, and I was like, mom, if I could just find a way to make money online, my life would be so much better right now. And sure enough, I opened Instagram and the very first thing on there is your ad. I'm like, all right, I'm listening.
No way.
So it was very serendipitous in the way that I even came about your page. And I didn't know the first thing about any of it, dude, really. And I messaged you, setter or whatever it was, and I was on a call in the next 3 days and I got sold. I did my research on seeing your testimonials, and I made sure it wasn't a scam. My mom was like, be careful, be careful. I'm like, I know, but like the way that you made it seem like I had to qualify to even work with you got me from the beginning. Because it was like in the chats, it's like, well, let me see, if this is going to be a good fit. What are your goals, this and that?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I don't feel like this isn't someone that just asked for my credit card number. So and I did my research and it seemed very legit. And I was like, I'm just gonna go full in with this guy. He seems legit. And then talking to the person on the call, I can't remember his name, but I was just like, dude, is this for real? And he's like, man. I was like, how long before you landed a client? He's like, you want me to be honest? I was like, yeah. He goes, first day. I was like, all right, yeah. I wasn't expecting that to happen to me, necessarily, um,
Right. Yeah. That's
but
not usually how it works. It's more of a transformation. And this is what we tell
right.
everybody who's joining. Like, yeah, it's not like, hey, you joined today and tomorrow you're a millionaire. Like,
Yeah, no, definitely not. And I could see that from one of the testimonials you had, with a guy was really excited that he landed a client in his first month, and I think that's relatively definitely impressive too. But I think it's gonna be about how hungry are you? How hard are you gonna go out there and really, are you gonna expect someone else to do it all for you? Are you gonna think a client's gonna come knocking on your door? No, man, it's the opposite.
I agree.